Good morning. It's Saturday. Happy Saturday, y'all. I'm gonna wait for a couple people to join. I'll be patient. I'll just pop us raspberries. I hope you all are wide awake on this Saturday morning. We've had some flurries here this morning, but the sun is coming out and it's gonna be a nice day today. I'm excited. I'm driving for a while to go pick up a desk that I bought on the Book of Faces. I need a new desk, so I'm getting a new to me desk, so. All right, I am going to make dessert nachos. I counted up all the votes and they were neck and neck, dessert and breakfast. The poor pepper nachos got like 1.5 votes. Poor pepper nachos. But I'm going to make dessert nachos. I came upstairs and I'm like, should I do dessert or breakfast since the votes were the same? I'm feeling desserty this morning. I'm feeling like something sweet. So that's what I'm gonna make. So I have to be out of this house. I have to wake my daughter up at 8:45 and I have to be out of this house by 9:15 because I have an hour drive to pick up my desk. So this is what I'm gonna do. I found these low carb wraps because my normal Mission tortillas were not available. These are much more rough around the edges. Like literally. But they look like real tortilla and they smell like real tortilla. Like they smell really good. The ingredients are very similar to the Mission style, and these only have 5 carbs in one wrap, which doesn't really matter because I'm making an E this morning. But I thought you should know. These are a fuel pull. So I'm gonna cut these into nacho shape and I'm gonna air fry them for a couple of minutes. Is what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna coat them in cinnamon sugar. Cinnamon, you know, not sugar, but sugar. Our version of sugar. Those ones are big. All right. They smell really good, Kathy. They smell like regular old white tortillas. Like I'd feed these to my family. They won't know any better. When I put their taco pie in it, they won't have a clue. This one's a little pathetic looking. That doesn't look like a nacho. I think I should cut those 2 gigantic ones in half. All right, so I need it to fit in my wee little mouth. All right. I am going to pick the tater tot crumbs out of my air fryer and I'm gonna spray these with some cooking spray. I don't know how long I gotta cook these, so I may or may not burn a couple of batches. Thanks, Dan. Thanks, Donna. I like red. I bought a headband last night because I need to keep hair out of my face sometimes. Some days my hair is like stays back nicely, and then there's other days where it's like right here all day in my face and I can't stand it hanging in my eyes. So I said I'm gonna get a headband or I'm cutting my bangs. One or the other. One or the other is happening today. So I went with the headband. Baby steps. But I do like bangs. When my hair is long, I like to have big 80s bangs because I'm an 80s mama. That's what I like. Bonnie, you're awake? What? You set your alarm just to get up and watch me, didn't you? You set your alarm just to get up and have breakfast with me. Listen, I made a promise to Bonnie, y'all, that if Bonnie would try pork rinds, like a big girl, I would try this. Hideous, disgusting thing. So I have an English cucumber because I promised Bonnie I would do it. And it's disgusting. I don't want it. I don't want to eat it, but I promised her, and so I'm gonna do it like a big girl. All right, let me stick these in the air fryer for a couple minutes. I'm probably gonna do 2 minutes because it's gonna preheat and that cooks them a little bit too. All right. Good morning, Mom. All right, so I'm gonna make an E dessert nacho that has got fudge or chocolate and caramel whipped cream made from this. I've never done it, but I've seen it on the Food Network. So, somebody asked what kind of tortilla. It's these Tumeros. I don't know. Something I've never tried before. But, well, I was thinking, Melissa, that Bonnie and I should get on camera together and she can eat her pork rinds and I'll eat my cucumbers. And if we both gag, well, at least we know we both really did try. No, I bought it on purpose, Tracy, just because I made a promise to Bonnie that I would try a cucumber if she would try pork rinds. I mean, I think she won the good end of the stick here. I think Bonnie wins. She gets to try pork rinds. Oh, wow. I have to eat a stupid cucumber. All right. What am I going to do? I'm going to make chocolate sauce right now. Uh-oh, my pots are stuck together. There we go. All right. I do hate cucumbers, Joyce. I hate them with a passion. But I'm going to try them. I'm going to make some dip. And I'm going to eat like more dip than I eat cucumber. But I'm going to try an English cucumber. Because Bonnie said, you know what? Here's the thing. I have despised peppers my whole life. And I ate lunch of tuna fish stuffed in peppers because somebody else said it was good. And they were right. And it was delicious. I'm going to move you over here away from my air fryer so you don't catch on fire. Because I don't need a fire on a Saturday morning. So, and then my husband's gonna walk out of the bathroom and he's gonna have a head fit because it's gonna be pointed right at him, so never mind. I'm gonna move you back over here. I'm rethinking that. I'm gonna leave you right on my stove. What, Melissa? I need to go to Orlando. My dream is to eat a meal. Of course, I want to eat a meal cooked by the Gordon, not just at one of his restaurants, but oh, I want to go to Gordon Ramsay so bad. All right, where's my recipe? I'm making handy chocolate syrup. I've made it before with y'all, but I don't have any in my freezer right now, and I love to eat this all week long. It's so yummy, so I'm going to make some right now real quick. Oh, my air fryer's preheated. Let me add the food like it says, which, oh, it blew my tortillas all over the place. This vortex going on in there. All right, plus 2 tablespoons of water. Some unsweetened cocoa. I got plenty of that. I'll never get down there, Melissa. I would love it, but I'll never get down there. Oh, that's like, I'm telling you. I want beef Wellington. Listen, I've been 188 days on plan, but if if Gordon Ramsay came and cooked me a plan, I'd reset that tracker. I can tell you that. I would eat a beef Wellington. I would go off plan one meal for Gordon Ramsay cooking. I would. All right, so it says to put all the ingredients in the saucepan. So I need gentle sweet. Hi, baby. Well, thank you. Oh, good job getting up all on your own. All right, Wanda, I'll do it, girl. I ain't happy about it, but I'll do it. Tortillas. Beef Ramsey. I'm gonna call him Beef Ramsey from now on. This is in Trim Healthy Cookbook on page 479. All right, mineral salt and vanilla. Probably. All right, now before I cook that, I'm gonna check my tortilla and see. I think it needs 1 more minute. Air crisp, 1 minute. It always sets itself to 20 minutes, which I don't want 20 minutes. I want 1 minute. Start. All right, boop, boop, boop. All right. I'm gonna whiz this up. See if I can fling it all over my clean stove. I could just use a whisker, but I'm a little lazy this morning. I have a Ninja Foodie Smart Grill, Michelle, and it is the world's best invention. I adore my Ninja Foodie Smart Grill. All right, my chocolate sauce is all pretty much mixed in. And I didn't fling it anywhere. Oh! I was about to say, I'm not making a mess, it's gonna be a good day. And I put the whisker in my sink and it turned on and went flying, and chocolate sauce is all over my clean sink. So I lied. I get a gas leak. My gas didn't turn on. Oh, my gas didn't turn on, so it's. I'm blowing it away. All right, everybody stand back. Oh, see, it was fine. Whew, it was almost bad. The dog never comes near me when I cook. All right, so all you do with this is add everything. Whisk it until it comes to a boil. And then take it off the saucepan. Let's see. Take it off the heat, turn the heat to low, and then return it to the heat. Can't I just leave it? Can I just leave it on the heat? Like, that's what I'm doing. I'm leaving it on the heat, turn the heat to low, and whisk well and simmer gently for a couple of minutes. That's what I'm gonna do. I saw somebody ask that didn't know you could freeze the chocolate sauce. Let me tell you, that's what I do. I pour it in my little Instapot egg thingies. This stuff, I'll show you. I have a link for these on my affiliate link thing. These little things, I freeze it in there. And let me just tell you, after they freeze, I pop them out, put them in a Ziploc bag. They work so good for this. When I want one, I pop it, or I take it out. I pop these into a freezer bag, and then when I want one, I just take it out and I put it in. I put it right in cold milk and let it slowly melt, or I put it in a little bowl in the microwave and heat it for like 20 seconds. It's perfect. It happens to me all the time, Joyce. This burner does that all the time. I am forever going, oops, burner didn't light. You think it lit, you hear it, and so you think it did, but then you find out it didn't. There was one day where it didn't, and my husband smelled it, and he ran over and turned the knob, and it went past that clicker and like whoosh, lit all the propane on the counter. It was fun, wasn't it? I know. Well, you blow it away.
Wait for the gas to dissipate.
That's what I do. I'll just stand here. Oh, I gotta take my tortillas out. Oh, they're pretty. Before I take them out, I'm going to take a little bit of super sweet, which is right here on my face. A little bit of super sweet. And a little bit of cinnamon. on my fingers so that then I can get it everywhere. Why not? Anybody else ever used a pinch of cinnamon? You're supposed to use a spoon, dummy. All right. And I'm gonna toss my nachos. That sounds like another name for getting sick after having too many beers, which I don't do, by the way. But tossing your nachos. Let me get them out of my get them out of my air fryer. Oh, I need an oven mitt. It works awesome, Amber. It works awesome. And it lasts a lot longer that way. You can make a double batch and freeze it up. It's not sticking. I knew it wouldn't. Why did I think it would stick? I need to spray it, dummy. All right, I'm gonna put a little more cooking spray on these because normally you would toss them in a little oil, but these are an E and I don't want to. So I'm gonna spray some cooking spray and then toss it and see, can we get them to coat? No, we can't. Oh, that one coated. Let me get a plate. I needed a bigger bowl. That's what I needed. Whisk your chocolate sauce, turn it on low, and let it simmer. Like multitasking. All right. That one got coated. That one got semi-coated. Here, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make this more complicated than necessary. Oh, these look divine. Just use a bigger bowl than me and this would work. Don't try to toss them in this teeny tiny little bowl like an idiot. I think these are going to be delightful. I can tell, oh, already that looks so good. Yeah, just use a big bowl, you guys. I put a tiny bit of spray in them, Anne-Marie, but I don't think I needed to. I don't think I needed to spray the tortillas before I put them in there. It makes more sense to spray them after because it really doesn't make a difference. I've air fried tortilla chips before and not sprayed them. It's unnecessary. Y'all, this is gonna be mighty fine. I can tell, mighty fine. Yeah, but if you use a big bowl, you'll have this done in seconds with, well, there goes my clean stove. That was on low. Unfreaking believable. My stove was spotless. Son of a biscuit. I'm telling you what. And I ain't got time to clean it. So it's gonna sit right there and burn in. That's awesome. A 5-subject notebook for all the recipes. I need to write them myself. I did buy a website, you guys. I bought a domain. www.joyfullifewithkj.com. But it doesn't have anything in it yet. It's not launched. But I bought it. Oh, I can't believe I just did that. Stupid! Okay, well, my chocolate sauce is done. It says to let it simmer for a couple minutes. Well, I think that's plenty. All right, let's go back over here, y'all. For a minute, I am gonna need to go back to the stove to make my caramel sauce. Woo, hello. All right, here's my nachos covered in cinnamon sugar that's semi-sticking. Those taste all right just by themselves. All right. While that cools, I can't believe I just did that. While that cools, let me pour this out. I'm gonna pour this into here because then I'm gonna use that to pour it into my little egg cups after it cools off. Come on, be enough, be big enough, big enough. No, just make a mess. Why don't we just make a mess? Why not? At the rate we're going right now, so much for, look, I thought today's it, you guys, today's the day. I'm going to have a clean cooking with no messes. I should have known that would not happen. Impossible. I got chocolate all through the bolts on my pan. Chocolate all over the soap, all over the wall. Oh well. Oh well. Have a good Saturday, Melissa. Funny, I know. Now I have to use a different burner since I just destroyed that one. Not very long. We got plenty of time. It's only 8:30. I'm not going to get down there too early.
Well, I'm not leaving there past 9.
It's only an hour.
I want to
All right. All right. So now I'm going to make the caramel sauce. The caramel, where's my recipe? Now I'm all flustered. All right. So I'm going to make a caramel sauce that's really, really fast. I've made it before for the macchiatos. And it comes together really quick. And I'm going to use this for macchiatos this week. And I'm going to use it to make my whipping cream. And I'm going to use it to make the cold foam to go on my coffee. So easy peasy. It's hot water, a cup of hot water. It doesn't have to get to the boiling stage, just to the hot stage. So, a half a cup of gentle sweet. And I need to rinse my whisk before I stick it in there with chocolate all over it. And then what else? Where's my, it's written over here. 1/8 of a teaspoon of xantham. This is your thickener. If you don't have xanthan gum in the house, go get some because it's super helpful. I use it all the time, at least 3 or 4 times a week. There's my xanthan. I keep looking at the wrong place for my recipe. And then vanilla and caramel, whatever you want to call it. It's caramel. It says right here, caramel. Little squirt of caramel. Actually, that was not enough. It's a 1/4 teaspoon because it is got to be caramel flavored syrup. You just get it hot. It doesn't really thicken a whole bunch. You just get it really hot. It doesn't need to boil, and then it's it. That's it. That's the whole stuff. I put it in the bottom of my macchiatos, underneath my almond milk, and it's delightful. Or you can put it in coffee. I'm gonna put it in my Aquafaba cream, which I've never made, and I have no idea if it's gonna work. I'm just gonna let it get a little bit hotter here. My xanthan gum's sticking to the side a little bit. There we go. Oh, smells good. It's just like a runny caramel sauce, a little thicker than water and not thick like a, it's not like a real syrup. It's just, I mean, it's not thick like a fudgy thickness. All right. Carmel is a town in Maine too, Mary. It's right beside me. All right. I don't know if this is going to work. I have read a whole bunch about it, and I'm going to try it. This is chickpeas. The juice in chickpeas is called Aquafaba. Pretty much, Bonnie. And you can make whipped cream from it. I got this idea because my friend Kathy, yes, Susan, that caramel is fuel pull. It's just it's kind of a sauce. No, it's not a thick like a caramel. it's just a caramel sauce. Like it goes in the bottom of your coffee and stuff. So it's not like a thick, drizzly caramel. You wouldn't pour it over nachos. This is going in my liquid. So my friend Jeff, one time I made, oops, I don't want a bean in there.
Your friend Jeff?
My husband's close friend Jeff and his wife Kathy. She's a very good friend of mine. They both are. I made fudge for them one time, peanut butter fudge, and I made Jeff try it. He didn't know there were beans in it. And so that he mentioned last night that that's what I should make live is bean fudge. Funny. I don't want any actual chickpeas in my Aquafaba. Tony, it's only 8:30. I have plenty.
Things I want to do when I need your assistance.
I'm hurrying. All right. I got up at 5:30 and apparently 6 o'clock. Apparently it wasn't early enough. All right, so bean juice, beat it until foamy. Oh, I keep hitting that button. So beat it until foamy. I'm excited to see what this is. They're not on a page, Tabitha. They're in my brain. You know what it smells like? Beans. All right, beat it until foamy. Add a 1/4 teaspoon of xantham gum. Where did I put my xantham? Over here. Get my 1/4 teaspoon back out. So a 1/4 teaspoon of xanthan and vanilla and caramel if you want it, which I'm not going to. Yes, it is, Joyce. And then slowly add the 3/4 cup of gentle sweet. That seems like a lot because it said 3/4 cup of bean juice. That was no 3/4 cup. So I'm gonna stick to a 1/4 cup of gentle sweet. I'm not gonna do 3/4 of a cup. That seems like way too much. All right, it says to slowly add it while you whip. I need to charge my whipper for the first time since January. Battery's dying. I have not charged this thing, you guys, since January. Not once. It looks like whipped cream. It's not quite as thick. I don't know that, ooh, and if you let go of it, look what it does. Because the cream is so thick. I don't know what the name brand is, but I do have a link for it. It's up in my links. I honestly can't remember. It's some random, here goes nothing. Bean cream. I'll be dipped. It tastes like whipped cream. A little bit. All right. You're right, I won't, Sherry. All right, so I'm gonna take a chunk of pineapple. I'm gonna put some pineapple on my tortillas. Let me move you back so you can see. Some pineapple. Not a ton. I'm not going to need a ton. A chunk of pineapple. I'm going to put a little bit of banana. These bananas are still green. They have been in that bag, woo, for a week. That knife was sharper than I thought. All right, I'm gonna put a little bit of banana, probably like half a banana. I'll give the rest to the dog. A little bit of banana. Some raspberries. Okay, that's what I got so far. And some chocolate sauce, which is still warm and still fudgy. Oh, my word. This looks good, you guys. Look at that. And then I'm gonna put some of my bean cream on top. Caramel whipped cream on an E. Yeah, baby. What are you looking for, kiddo? Come here. I'll fix it. I'm marrying you out on camera. Come here.
I'm just trying to be ready, stop when I'm not ready. We can just get right out.
All right. What? Just a couple minutes. I'm hurrying. All right. Here we go. Oh. Sorry, guys. Look. Dessert nachos. That's it for dessert nachos. That's easy peasy. Look. That is delicious, you guys. That is delicious. That was good. Let me get some ice. All right. And then cold foam iced coffee. This is strong brewed coffee that I just poured all over my nachos. My husband's stressing me out.
Tell Bonnie not to say hashtag get away from me.
I just poured coffee all over my nachos, you guys. My husband's in a hurry. Amy, these are an E because there's no fat source in here at all. So there's that's just iced coffee. All it is I strong brewed coffee. And then I'm gonna pour a little bit of almond milk in there. And I'm also gonna pour a little bit of almond milk into my bean foam that I just made to thin it out. And I'm gonna whip it good. If you go to Dunkin' Donuts, cold foam on your coffee is just whipped cream. But if you go to Starbucks, it's like it's like a thicker. It's not like whipped cream, but it's not thin. Like, so there we go. So now I've taken my bean cream, my bean whipped cream, and my almond milk, and I made a kind of a foam, a sweet cream. Look at that. Sweet cream iced coffee. Look! Somebody take a screenshot. Ready? I hope somebody got it. Ready? Do it. Look how pretty. Isn't that pretty? 2 birds, 1 stone. Dessert nachos and cold cream, cold foam coffee. Look at that. Ooh, that coffee is strong. I gotta mix that stuff in. But that's really good, you guys. All right, I gotta go. I have to be somewhere. So, no, Cindy. It was supposed to go in my cold foam. even better. That was supposed to go in my cold foam and be caramel whipped foam, and I forgot. Oh well. So if you do this, mix some of that caramel sauce into your whipped foam. So, all right, you guys. I hope you all have a blessed Saturday. Put the rest of your caramel sauce in the fridge and eat it on something else. But go make dessert nachos. I want to see pictures. Stay on plan today. It's a hard day to stay on plan, but you have no reason to go off plan, okay? I love you all. I hope you have a blessed day, and I'll be back later. I always am. Bye, you guys.